What's up, guys? This is Severin Stillsmith back again. I know it's been a while, but it is time to update the old guitar collection video. I bought a lot of stuff lately, too much stuff. I'm broke as a joke, but I have some cool guitars to show you guys. It's been a cool year for gear, that rhymed. So let's get started. This is my recently purchased Fender Deluxe, or American Deluxe Telecaster. It's a really cool guitar. Has the S1 switching. So what that does is when you put the selector in the middle, I believe when you push this button, it turns it, instead of the pickups being parallel, I think they're series, which turns it into a humbucker. I might be backwards on that, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Or it has a bigger, fatter tone. Very cool. Noses, pickups, awesome finish. That's kind of what drew me to this guitar in general. Cool inlays, maple neck, just beautiful guitar. Love the inlays, very cool. I wanted to get this one because my American Deluxe Strat is my favorite Strat. There's the back. Has a cool little neck joint situation going on. It helps the upper access, and then the micro tilt adjustment. I guess it's sort of the alternative to putting a shim in the neck pocket, and that's very convenient. And I added some locking tuners this past week, so very cool guitar. We'll see how it's pretty new. We'll see how it ranks in the among the rest. And since we're talking about tellies, this is my G&L ASAT or ASAT Blues Boy semi-hollow body. Very, very awesome guitar. Really cool. Probably my favorite telly. Just says something about it. G&Ls are very well made. Oh, to be honest, like, I could probably say they're about as good as, or the Fender USA. Like the Deluxe is probably as well made, but maybe this might have a slight edge. But three-way switching, just like a usual Telecaster. But it has has a neck humbucker. I think this is a Duncan Seth lever, and just the standard ASAT bridge humbucker, or bridge, excuse me, telly pickup. Very beautiful guitar, very beautiful. I'm not a huge rosewood fretboard guy, as you probably have guessed, but looks great on this one. So let's check out the back. Beautiful finish on this guitar, very cool. Has some killer natural binding, very nice. One of my favorites. Okay, I recently picked up this guy. This is a Gibson Midtown Custom. It's a semi-hollow body. A student of mine actually turned me onto this, and I didn't think a whole lot of it. I knew I kind of wanted one, but didn't think about actually purchasing one. But then there's the Black Friday sale at American Musical Supply, so had to have it. This one is essentially like a Les Ball setup. Two humbuckers. These are, I think, burst buckers. Stop bar tailpiece. Nashville bridge, I guess that's what you call that. 2 volume 2 tone, 3-way. And this one has a pretty cool grain pattern, as you can see. Nice book matched. You can see the little right there and there, the sort of knot in the wood, I guess you could call that. This one has a maple top, mahogany body, and this is a rich light fretboard, which is recycled material. But don't let anybody tell you different. This thing's kick ass. Gibson diamond inlay at the top. Slip it over. Here's the back. I'm honestly not a huge fan of the burst in the back. It looks a little iffy. But who cares, really. Cool neck, very comfortable neck, super comfortable to play. I have it set up with 11s like I do all my Gibson scale. Now I should point out too that the light kind of makes the burst look more dramatic than it is. It's actually not that light. It's a lot darker, and at least in the light that I'm seeing it in. But this guitar is really awesome. Got it for a great deal. Will probably never sell it. Highly recommended if you can find them. Alright, this bad boy was an impulse buy. This is an ESP EC 256, sort of the lower end of the spectrum. I bought this just to have something really shitty. This was made, it came pre-distressed, which looks actually pretty cool in my opinion, so now I don't have to worry about it getting beat up. Plays okay, actually plays pretty good. Overall, I mean, pretty awesome looking guitar, I think it's made in Korea or Afghanistan, somewhere. Pretty cool, not a lot to say about it. Oh, made in Vietnam. That's what that is. So here's the distressing on the back, or relicing, whatever we want to call it. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually all finished over. So there's a clear coat around this stuff, or on top, which is kind of interesting. So there's that bad boy. Cool guitar. Alright, here's my Gibson SG Standard. This was another impulse buy that I did not need to purchase. Looks like it's pretty good from a distance, but it's actually pretty beat up. It got a nice little crack. Can't really tell, maybe right here, through the body actually, in shipping. So I'm waiting for a UPS claim on that. But other than that, it plays pretty nice. Pretty cool guitar. Has the original, whatever, the probably 498 500T Gibson pickups, which I may swap. But I've always wanted an SG. Let's check out the back. Here's the back. It is a natural burst finish. I actually moved the strap button to the upper horn because otherwise you really can't play it like that. Great guitar, plays really well. Was very surprised. So now I have a SG in my collection that may or may not break in half one day. Alright, so this guy needs no introduction. This is the Ernie Ball 6 John Petrucci signature model, the original model in Mystic green finish. Has a little neck tie for tapping licks because I'm sloppy with those. Certain things I'll pull this up, meet the strings. So I'm doing like with two hands or whatever. It helps, or sweep taps, whatever that nonsense is. So it's a little dusty. Didn't get as much use as it used to. Still an awesome guitar. I can't play the style. I just can't though. The tremolo just kicks too much ass. So beautiful finish. Check the back. You guys have seen this one before, so it just has the Yoda sticker. Cool. Bird's eye neck. Nothing too special, but awesome guitar to have. Alright, this is my ESP Viper. It's sort of like an SG, their version of the SG. Amazing guitar. I used this one on the entire Weapon album for all the distorted rhythm stuff. Pretty amazing sounds. It has Party Smith pickups. I've discussed all this in another video, so I think for all guitars that I've already shown, I'm just going to do a kind of brief run through. This one still rules. Ebony fretboard. Added this pick guard, but I didn't bother to screw it in because just in case I want to take it out. But amazing guitar. This is my American Deluxe Strat. Kind of my soulmate to the American Deluxe Telly. This has been used all over my Weapon album as well for a lot of leads and a lot of clean stuff. The vintage noses pickups sound great. I'm not going to change those at all. No need to. No need to get mod happy with this. But I got this used for $500 on Craigslist. Continuing on in Strat land, this is my Eric Johnson signature Strat, maple neck. Got this in a trade for an Ibanez. It's a little dusty. I don't use it as much ever since I got my American Deluxe. Maybe I'll sell it one day, but it's pretty awesome. I really don't want to necessarily. Just a great Stratocaster all around. Pickups sound good. Plays well. Only pain is the truss rod adjustment. It's not at the neck. It's at the bottom of the neck. It's kind of a pain. It's filled in there, as you can see. Vintage tuners. Great guitar. Great guitar. Here's my G&L ASAT or ASAT Classic 3. The first one they made with 3 pickups, kind of like a Strat. Very cool guitar. Had this one for a long time, and ever since high school. Actually, it's probably the least amount of play out of all my guitars, oddly enough, but probably the most beautiful, or one of the most beautiful. It's just a little noisy. I might change the pickups one day. So there's a grounding problem I think I need to track down, but just haven't got a chance to do it. But awesome guitar. I do prefer my semi-hollow a little bit more, but it might just be because it's newer. But yeah, great guitar. So I'm realizing all my guitars are sunburst. But this is my Gibson ES137. This is the guitar I play the most. Now it's only being rivaled by the Gibson Midtown Custom. There's the neck, or the headstock, excuse me. Cool diamond inlay, I love those. And diamond headstock, or diamond fretboard inlays. Ebony fretboard, maple body, maple top, I believe. Mahogany neck. Nice subtle flame. I'm not a big flame maple fan at all. I think it's cheesy and kind of gaudy. But this actually looks more flamey in the camera than it does in real life. But it's really not that flamey. Much prefer a plain top than a flame top. That rhymed. But yeah, this is my workhorse. I play this all the time. 57 Classics, I believe. Be an awesome guitar. I love it. This is my Gibson Les Ball Studio. This used to be my main guitar. It's seen some serious play wear. Tons of nicks, stings, etc. I haven't played it in a long time actually. But it has lots of dings, like I said. But I changed the pickups to DiMarzio Air Classic and Seymour Duncan Fat Cat. But I did something wrong, and now it doesn't sound right, so I need to go back and rewire it. But killer guitar, I've had it forever, since I was 13, so 16 years is a long time. Boy oh boy, I think all that's left are Ibanez's. These are the guitars that I actually don't play much at all anymore. It's kind of odd, but this is my 550, my first 550 I ever got off eBay. I actually used this on my album a little bit for a couple solos for the whammy stuff. But cool bluish greenish color. Has DiMarzio's Tone Zone and Aaron Norton and some random thing in the middle. But great guitar. Just not really jobbing with the thin necks these days. I'm loving the Gibsons and the Fenders, so I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah, this was my first one. I'll never sell this one. If I sell my other ones, this is here to stay. But I think there once was 7 or 8 Ibanez's. Now we're down to 4. So quite a few less. So here's my purple RG550. Duncan Jazz in the neck, and I'm not sure what's in the bridge, to be honest with you. But awesome guitar, just like my green bluish one. But they don't get much play anymore, so they're kind of retired at the moment. Alright, second to last, this is my Paul Gilbert Tribute knockoff eBay guitar. Just a standard 550 with a custom pickguard, a Seymour Duncan neck pickup, and I added that super distortion. Has a 3-way or 2-way switch, kind of unique, and then I had to move the volume knob because it was getting in my way. So a little ugly, but who cares? Cool guitar, sounds great. Last and kind of least actually too. No, this is a great guitar. This is a Ibanez RT450, I think. It's their kind of like super Strat, or their more Strat kind of vintage thing going on. Awesome guitar in its own right. I don't play it. Haven't really played it much in the past year. But it's definitely really beat up. But I got it for less than $200 on eBay, so I can't really complain. But yeah, it's a great guitar. Has a stupid pickguard, but it sounds good. Put some Duncans in there. And once again, I don't know what they're called. I don't remember what the brand is or the model number, but it doesn't really matter. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I'll see you on the flip side.